Alright guys, it is your boy Tigu right here. Got this glass of water though. Okay, so I know in the last video, I said that I was going to spend a couple of videos trying to catch up, right? Playing catch up with all the stuff that I had recorded after these Japan videos, because the last one was the last Japan video, mansliding. By the way guys, I don't know about this lighting. It's not, I know it's not the best. I'm looking at the viewfinder right here and it's not the best, but would you prefer this or this? Oh, battery died. Alright, if the angle of the camera changes randomly, it's because the battery died or whatever, and I had to fix it because getting this freaking 4K action in here, and it's just it doesn't last very long. Also, like I was saying, I know this lighting is not the best, but I feel like this it's either gonna be this right here, what it is, or it's gonna be like this, and this is kind of like a little much for this, I feel like. Anyways, you guys can tell me if you like that better. Just let me know in the comments, and I'll probably do that when I talk at night then. But anyways, last video I said I was gonna be a couple catch-up videos, but I was looking at the video clips and I was like, man, I think I kind of knew that all the Japan stuff would last like a long time, because I wasn't gonna upload like every other day, because I was like, man, people, it's gonna be pretty hard to keep up with that, and then it might just overflow people, and then it's just like, screw this guy, I'm not gonna watch it too much, so I was like, I'm gonna pace the uploads for the Japan videos, and it actually lasted for the rest of the year, which was pretty freaking crazy. But anyways, so I think I can just play catch up in this one video and just knock out the whole rest of the year. And it's I guess it'll be kind of like in a sense, a reflection video about 2019 from after Japan, because really, the first half of 2019, it's like, I don't really count that as, I don't know, that was still like the old stage of my life where I was still working as the high school teacher, the high school tennis coach, it was so just one thing, not really out and about in the world. But after the Japan, starting from Japan, I guess that's where I'm, your boy Tigu finally got to be in the world and in a way live his life, you know what I mean? So this is gonna be kind of a reflection, so let's just kick it off from when I came back from Japan. I'm gonna put some video clips, it'll be I'll have it play on the screen, and then some I'll just put the picture-in-picture or whatever, because you don't really need to, it's not that crazy important. But anyways, the first thing though I guess reflection about 2019, one of the big things that happened right when I got back from Japan was one of my best friends from childhood, Michael Chang, y'all, he got married. A lot of familiar faces here from high school. It's crazy. It's like a little reunion for only Asian people though. Alright, check out this, the main dish. Big protein right here. Hey, did you take a bite out of my potatoes? So I attended a wedding. This is my second wedding that I've ever attended, but this was for a close childhood friend. So it's crazy because he's, back then all of us Asian people used to hang out. I'm not trying to be racist, but that's just how it was. And he was the quirkiest, kind of nerdiest, I guess. In a way, we would definitely expect him to have the girlfriend last. But his first girlfriend ever, I think first official girlfriend, whatever, he got married to her, which is pretty crazy. It's just amazing, it really, just seeing him being so happy and everything, and just knowing how it was back in the day where it's he kind of seemed like he's struggling a little bit with the ladies, I guess, or whatever. It's if you're patient, the things that are meant to happen will happen, him finding happiness really was just a proof of that, which is really, that was amazing. Yeah, Michael is going in on this Vietnamese tradition of table visiting, where his whole table walks around to each separate table, and every table has to he's basically forcing every table to say something nice about either him or his wife. So I'll talk for our table. Michael Chang, yo. Yeah. First time I've met Michelle, so I can't say much about her, so I'll talk about Michael. I've known Michael since we were elementary school, and throughout the times, right, through middle school, high school, even college, we've all kind of known Michael's nonsense, kind of nerdy, after that, let's see what happened after that. Oh, this is random, but you know, I got my hair did. This is actually worth putting on there. It's kind of funny, so I'll put these clips on the screen right here. All right, what day is it? It is September 15th, and I'm currently in Austin getting this new hairstyle. It's pretty much done, just like this, you know? I hear it's all the rage in Italy right now, just like this. I'm ready to go walk the streets. Well, actually, I guess it's a French hat. Nope, just kidding. Well, my hair's so long though, it's actually crazy. Like that's, I didn't know it was like this long. But finally we're getting cut today, and we're getting the waves, because life's all about the waves, Brad. Check this out. We got the waves in, or I guess it's more curly right now. This is some like movie star right here. I'm ready to like debut in this new K-drama coming up. This doesn't look bad, but it'd be so long, you know. Look at all that hair. That's actually a lot compared to my hand, dang. And look at it now. Wow. I am a fancy boy. We're fancy once again. Do you mind being in this?
Oh my god, okay. I'm just glad I don't have the same uniform.
Yeah.
It's like amazing.
Laura, my hair person, my only trusted hair person, has worn the same thing the past 2 times I've come, and she noticed in the pictures, and I was like, wow. She's right. This is Laura, my hair person of Studio Ty Lee, as I figured out it's called today. She got me, she said she got me a present, and I was very like, you know, like, I wonder what it's gonna be. She said, close your eyes, and she got me these shampoo and conditioner, literally the one that I like had just bought and ran out of, and I really like this stuff, and yeah, that was crazy. I actually can't believe it, so thank you, Laura.
You're welcome.
That is so crazy.
Enjoy.
So crazy. And then I guess the real big last thing, you know, I mean, I guess the big part of this year, really, the big change is just, as I said, my like career, I guess, my job. You know, going from leaving the high school, you know, in a way I can say I've been in school my whole freaking life, you know, because elementary, right, middle school, then high school, after that college, but then after that, you know, go straight to Japan, still working in high school, still working in middle school, come back to America, still working in high school. I've been in the school system my whole life, you know. And you know, finally I'm out, which is crazy. But yeah, so left the job, and now if you guys are curious what I'm doing, I feel like I definitely feel like I've mentioned it before, but my main job is full-time tennis coach at a tennis academy. So that's kind of what I'm up to now. But you know, hours are really flexible, everything. It just gives me so much more free time to do this. This is why I've been like back on the YouTube, you know, and starting like the other food channel, you know. Which, by the way, let me just plug this here, shameless plug. I gotta tell you guys, I just uploaded probably one of the videos I'm most proud about in a really long time. Like, my boy Eli and I, we worked really hard on it, and I think it came out really well. I'm just gonna post a little short clip of it right here. Without further ado, let's roll up the sleeves and get to the ingredients list. Alright guys and girls, for ingredients we're gonna be using 2 packs of instant cheese flavored grits as well as old-fashioned grits, shredded cheddar cheese, a cup of milk, a lime sliced, ginger, salt, I have pink salt here, Cholula hot sauce. Post the link in the description or whatever, maybe in the video, but definitely check it out if you know, are, I don't know, fan of mine. I don't know what I want to say, but just check it out. It's really, like, I'm really happy with it. I haven't been this excited about a video I've made in a long time, but anyways, that's that. So yeah, changing the job, right, going to the tennis coach, I feel like I'm able to live now, you know, being a high school teacher, right? I wasn't one of those guys who slacked and just didn't care about the high school and just went to high school just to claim a paycheck, you know, and get benefits. Like, I was there like for the kids. I mean, I was there for tennis, to be honest, to start with. Like, I only went there because I wanted to coach high school tennis, but you know, once you get over there, and even then with the high school tennis, is like I wanted to help, I guess, in a way, like change some kids' lives or whatever, because that's what my high school coaches, high school teachers kind of did for me. So that's kind of what I guess aspire to be. So that's kind of how it was, and that takes like a lot of your time, your efforts, your both physically, emotionally, you know, all of that. So I didn't have much of that time. So now I have so much time on my hands, or not so much, but I have a lot more time to do me, you know, live life. So, you know, one of the big things I've been doing is getting back into performing, you know, doing more of that, trying to be more serious about it. And another thing is obviously getting back into the gym. You guys saw just in November, right? I finished my cut. Now it's the beginning of January, so it really hasn't been so long. Still looking pretty lean. All right, you can't really see it here anyways. I don't know why I did that. But, you know, so it was really big for me, like, actually doing the cut. I realized some things, guys. I'm just gonna talk about this because this was also, like, I can't lie, this was a big part of my 2019, is finally getting back into the gym consistently. Because when I worked as the high school teacher, right, I was not so consistent at all. You know, if I went to the gym 4 times a week, that's really good. If I went 3 times a week, pretty good, you know. But like sometimes I would literally just 2 times or whatever, a lot, you know. And you guys, for those of my OG subscribers, followers, you know, who have been following me back in the Japan days, you know I used to go crazy in the gym, right? It was like 6 times a week, no matter what, you know. So I always told myself, like, I need to be consistent, but it just, with what I was like putting as my priorities, why did I say it like that? Priorities, which is not just my own gym journey. It was more for my students, my kids. You know, the gym kind of took a back seat, but now that I have time, I really try to get back into it at the end of 2019, and I'd say, like, I did pretty well, you know, considering I kind of BS'd for such a long time. I didn't go as hard. I really finished out in a pretty good way, but also a big part of that was just realizing what I can do. My friend Josh, right, the powerlifting guy, right, he started doing my programming in a way, just for squats, you know. But it made such a big difference, just because I guess I was a lot stronger than I thought, or just maybe the programming helped me get a lot stronger even while I was cutting. So I think at one point, I think I got, wait a second, I'm getting thirsty. Yeah, I think at one point I got up to doing, like, it was definitely in the 300s, 300, 305, maybe 310 for 4 sets of 4. I think I did that on the squats, which was really big for me, you know, considering I hadn't touched 300 for such a long time. And this was while I was like, I had already been cutting, you know, so I was able to get that strong. You know, once I started getting really near the end of my cut, you know, then of course I had to drop it down a little bit. And now I'm kind of like, I'm trying to gain weight a little bit, but it's going real slow. Just because I'm burning hella more calories just with all my activity nowadays. I do a lot of tennis, plus the gym, sometimes practice Diablo. You know, I got a show coming up in February, which is huge. I shouldn't talk about that. It's not even, this is a 2019 video, not a 2020 video. But anyways, so yeah, just the whole, actually finishing the cut, finally finishing that cut, that was such a big thing for me. I don't want to drag this on too long, guys. And one of the biggest things, just looking back in 2019, thinking about it, is just really understanding, or really, like, valuing, kind of knowing your self-worth a little bit more. Not in the sense of, like, you know, confidence, not that kind of thing. I mean, I guess in a way you could say like that, but I'm talking about, like, business-wise, you know, with when you're making salary, you know, it's set, right? But when you're doing this kind of work, right, whether it be like tennis lessons or performing, you know, you set your own rate, right? And that's kind of been, honestly, it's been a little struggle for me, just knowing my, kind of like, knowing what I'm worth in a way, you know. I want to make a separate video about this. This is just kind of big, is really big for me, and I think a lot of people will probably also struggle. Anybody who's doing things on their own a little bit, maybe questioning themselves at first, for sure. So I want to make a separate video about that, but just know that was a big part of my 2019. But let's end it on this 2019. We ended with going to my friend's house, Carlos, Carla, you know, they're my, like, best friends, some of my best friends from college time. It's kind of a tradition, you know, that I go to their place in Sugarland to celebrate Christmas, New Year's, whatever. So I'm just gonna put some, you know, random clips up in here. Here we go, boys and girls. Time for the main event. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Feliz 2020! Woo!
The world heavyweight champion, Batista!
And Cole, I'll tell you what, big time steel for us on SmackDown, getting Batista some more.
Yeah, Batista came to SmackDown in the draft lottery
into perhaps the biggest draft pick in SmackDown history. There's nobody exposed Friday night on SmackDown like Batista.
Anyways, guys, just wanted to, catch you up. So I guess the next video will be starting on time, present, 2020. Yep, nothing else to say, so I'll see you in the next one, guys. Peace!